What's up YouTube? It's your host once again, Crazy Squid, and today we're going back to the Game&Watch that I started for Brawl Bozo last episode. So, since I uploaded that episode, I have more than likely decided on his name, and I gave him some of the recommended customs that I was given. It's ironic because Brawl, I'm pretty sure I commented this on your comment, but if not, I'm going to say it now. You and I had basically the exact same idea for Game&Watch, which is funny because I don't play Game&Watch much. Because Brawl recommended that I do the third neutral B and the third side B. Third neutral B is, instead of it being the chef where he throws the regular pieces of food out, the short order chef. So it's smaller pieces of food. They do less damage, but they go farther. So it's a much longer range on those on the pieces of food. And the different side B that he wanted me to do, which is the same one that I was thinking of, instead of it being the judge 1 to 9, 9 being a basic, it's like Little Mac's KO punch except not straight up. It's the chain judge. So every time I hit him, he does that many hits worth of damage. So if I hit with a 7, he'll hit 7 times in a row, the final hit, the 7th one, hitting and sending him back a little bit. According to what I've heard, the 9 does a lot of damage and can also launch as well, but I don't really know if it's as good as a regular 9. So something you're also going to notice is in videos like this one, after episode 1 of the Amiibo Training series, which is mostly just me talking about the Amiibos or whatever, I'm going to try to cut down the video to around 20 minutes, just because I don't know if you guys want that, but this is going to be the first of that. If you guys don't like the 20-minute format after like episode 1 and you want me to talk a little bit about stuff more often or like in more depth, then I'll go ahead and do that. But as of right now, I'm going to be doing that. So without further ado, let's get into the Amiibo himself. Let's see. This is probably what I'm going to keep his name as, by the way. I don't know, but it just really clicked up to me when I said it in the video. Meet the Governor. As I said, I'm a pretty big Walking Dead fan, been watching since season 1 when it started. Didn't binge watch anything really, but so I saw the Governor firsthand killing a bunch of people, being as devious as he was, being as manipulative as he was, and being ruthless as all hell. So it just kind of fits that I'm going to do something that me and Mike were talking about earlier today at work, because we both worked. He did a double today, I joined him at like 11 o'clock. But while we were on break, we started talking about stuff I could do with Governor, or Game&Watch at the time. And the whole idea was that I might be doing similar to how Peter did Pimp Daddy D. The only difference is I'm going to do it with Game&Watch, who's already fairly fast. Like, Game&Watch isn't that slow of a character. So my basic ideas, and you guys can tell me whether or not you like this at the bottom, I'm debating doing 200 attack, 120 defense, and negative 200 speed. Or 120 attack, 200 defense, and negative 200 speed. Again, I don't really know how that's gonna go, but I think I could do it if I honestly tried. Granted, that's again not gonna be until after he's level 50, but that's definitely something on the table. So, yeah. That's basically all I really did to him. I gave him the customs and I changed his name. I gave him the short order chef and the judge. Actually, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna put him back on just so you guys can actually read the description of those moves, because I feel like I described them fairly vaguely. Well, at least not as good as the description themselves say. So, short order chef thinks tiny parts of food with the frying pan, low attack power but longer range, so it's basically just an improved range at the cost of a little bit of damage. And also this, chain judge. The number shown on the card equals the amount of continuous hits dealt. So, this is an interesting one because you can't DI out of it. There's no pulling back on the stick to make yourself get out of it. Once he hits you, as far as I know, you cannot get out. So, that could be an interesting thing people deal with, especially like Peter and Mike. But anyway, and we're gonna see if I can beat the crap out of him again. As far as I know, I do have the custom, but just in case, I'm gonna download the custom onto my Wii U, because I don't 100% think I transferred that over yet. Because, again, I don't have any of the customs yet. Well, very many at all, I should say. But on my DS, I have all of Game&Watch's customs. Oh yeah, I forgot I brought over my old friend, which has been a different name. So now I have the governor's specific setup. So now I can take him into the Smash and fight him as himself. He's gonna go in first. Mr. Game&Watch. So, last video we got him up to level 15. I'm going to try to get him to level 20 or 25. Hopefully 25, or at least closer to that. Mr. Game&Watch. There's that. Stock, 5 stocks, like I always do, because if you train them at 5 stocks, not only do they level up faster, but they also, from what I've seen, they learn more when they're fighting you. So let's start on with the first match. I'm doing all Omega stages just because that's, for me at least, my Amiibos tend to learn better like this.
2, 1, go!
See what I mean? He's already liking it. Oh. He's actually pretty damn good already. So, yeah, Brawl, if you like what I'm doing right now, that'd be awesome to hear from you in the comments. Anybody else that wants me to train other Amiibos in the comment section would also be pretty cool. I really like this chain judge already. The short order chef's actually pretty interesting too. Oh, he shielded it. It's a good thing that chair's quick. Oh, holy crap, that was close. I didn't like that at all. So Mike gave me a couple of tips with Game&Watch too. Apparently down throw into the... I'm sorry. I think I'm wrong, or Mike's wrong, because he said down throw into the side B is pretty much a guaranteed hit. And I know one of those... Whoa, he got a 9. That could have been really bad. Huh. I need to get a little bit more in-depth on what Game&Watch can actually pocket. Because I don't honestly know completely what he can catch. That's not good. I can't do that typical Game&Watch thing where I go straight with a hit from the hammer to fucking kill anymore. At least not like that. If anything, I might be able to use the box, but it's a lot more entertaining for me to use the 9 to kill someone. Oh well, it's just something I'm gonna have to get used to. Oh, baby. Whew, that was a little close. Oh. 9. Hey, bud. Oh god, he got me with that. I didn't think he was going to do that twice in a row, to be honest. I went to go for a grab on that. Sorry if I'm not talking that much, guys, but I'm actually trying to focus while training them. That, and I also am a little bit, like, off. Like, I don't know what exactly I can say. Because I'm also trying to shorten these videos up a little bit, because I've been realizing that half an hour is kind of a long time for someone that doesn't have that many subscribers. So I don't know if you guys want that, or if you guys want shorter videos, tell me in the comment section below, like I said. But for now, I'm gonna try to keep this little setup that I have right now, which I know you guys might not... Wow, he killed me twice. You guys might not like the shorter videos, but as of right now, that's what I'm going to be doing. Unless you guys tell me you don't want the short videos. If you want the half-hour videos with the guaranteed 3 matches and a little bit of a story behind them, then I'll go back to those. But for right now, I'm going to be staying with the around 20-minute mark, hopefully, at max.
Game.
Yeah, little ding bell taunt. That's one of the things I like about Game&Watch. I can kind of just go from taunt to taunt, and it kind of makes it more entertaining for me. Okay, wow. I already got him up 4 levels from that one match. So, I'm going to go straight into the next match without too much of a delay. I'm sorry if you guys don't like that I pause when that happens, when it goes to the black screen like that. It's just, for some reason, things have been happening and the audio's been getting messed up whenever it's a black screen. So, I've been trying to negate that by not talking during the black screen. Granted, sometimes I forget, but for the most part I try to keep myself remembering about that. Well, I think Peter might be proud of me. I got the first footstool in this series. Kate! I footstooled him this time. I'm getting revenge for you. For all those times your Amiibo's footstooled you. Oh, wow. I didn't realize how fucking hard that head hits. So just a heads up, guys, like I said earlier, I was talking to Mike about what he thinks I should do, and he said I should try that setup that he told me before, that I said to you guys, the 200 or 120 and 200 or 120 for attack and defense. So I'm probably going to end up doing that, but the other thing he said is I might want to try doing crit. And when he said that, at first I didn't think much of it, but then I thought, and I was like, wait a minute. Mike, do you have any idea how good of an idea that is? Wow, I didn't realize that 9 launched that far. It's literally just a regular 9. Except it hits a bunch of times. Holy freaking crap. Like, honestly, Brawl, I know you said that in your comment, but I honestly didn't completely believe that, just because I thought it was too OP. But, holy balls. I am fucking terrified now because of what I was about to just say. Me and Mike were talking, and I told him about that whole thing, and he gave me that whole setup as, like, an idea to use. And he said use crit, and I started thinking about it, and I was like, holy crap, I'm gonna crit on, like, 2 of those 9 hits, at least, more than likely. So the way I thought of it like that, I figured, oh, even if it doesn't kill as like a normal 9 does, he's dead. Wow. He might beat me at level 21. I honestly cannot let that fucking happen. I'm sorry, I just honestly cannot let that happen. Fuck it. Stop. But yeah, I didn't realize how fucking dangerous this little bastard would be with crit until I realized I'm probably gonna use Chain Judge because I'd already read your comment, bro. He's destroying me right now. This is bad. Like, I'm actually fucking scared. Hit me with the end of the 9. Oh my god, he killed me. Wow. I don't know what to say, guys. He legitimately kicked my ass. Wow, I didn't think that would happen this early in the fucking series. That's not good. Hey, I already fought in 100 battles on this Wii-U, apparently. So, that's fucking scary, guys. I've never had an Amiibo beat me this early on. I mean, I've had a couple of, like, oh, it's the Amiibo and me both had 4 stocks gone, it was last stock, and either he got me with a good hit, or I fucked up and died. I've never had an Amiibo as of the 7 that I trained by myself, and the other one that I'm training still with Mike and Peter, which I'm sorry, that didn't end up happening. We changed plans, and people got busy, and we still haven't taken that video yet. But we'll do it at some point. I'll give you guys a heads up as best I can. But, anyway, I've never had an Amiibo beat me this early on. I'm hoping that was a fluke. I'm hoping it was a fluke. And that he's just not this fucking OP with this custom, otherwise I'm going to be so screwed.
3, 2,
when I give him any customs whatsoever. Well, he knows how to shield pretty damn well. Sorry, I'm actually focusing because I'm legitimately scared of this Amiibo now. No. Okay, so this is working out a lot better. I don't know if I'm getting better with the customs finally, or if I'm just getting the range down pat finally, or if I'm just getting better as Game&Watch in general, because, you know. Wow, that killed quickly. It's a damn good thing before when I said, oh yeah, I'll do 200 attack, 120 defense, yeah, change that to definitely the 200 defense. Oh, no, it's a bad governor. I don't like this. I mean, he's still really freaking smart, all things considered. I went straight. Oh, god damn it. My first freaking 9 all goddamn episode. And I missed. Well, first at least this match. Okay, so I'm starting to learn the percentages that I can do that with. So it's down throw, for the most part, into almost anything. Well, almost any of the side moves. Yes! Yes! Learn to use the judge. Okay, that definitely killed. That thing has some damn good high launching power. I'm already thinking of freaking custom equipment to give this little bastard. I'm already thinking crit's gonna be a good option. I'm thinking improved launching ability for that up smash. Because that's definitely not going to hurt him. And maybe... I don't know. I'm still debating on the third one, but we have 2. It's probably going to be the launcher, and it's definitely going to be crit. Again with a 7. Box. Turtle. He. Is that not dead? Turtle. Oh, I missed it. Ow. No. Bad. Bad governor. Oh, come on. I feel so bad. Game&Watch has such bad throws. Glad I got that smash it. Game&Watch rage. Damn it! That was a kill. That was a fairly good kill. I'll give him it. I'll give it to him. Okay, so I don't know if my DS controls are starting to get wonky or whatever, but good news, guys. I bought 2 Pro controllers. They should be coming in relatively soon. Not before my next video, but relatively soon. So that's good news. Bad news is I might be kinda meh at using it for a little while, but I can definitely do, I think it's called dash dancing, where you can like, basically just spin in one spot. I know it's kind of a hard... There you go, I kind of did it for a second there. It's hard to do on the DS just because I think my control stick's starting to die out, to be honest. At least for quick motion and things like that. Oh no. Oh no, no you don't. Dead. Okay, that's 3 matches. Son of a bitch, I think I'm at the 30-minute mark again. And I didn't talk that much. These matches are starting to get a little... Yeah, these matches are getting longer. This is where it starts getting that whole I'm not going to be able to keep my promise thing, because once they get to like level 22 or 20, the matches start getting longer because they start to learn. They start to learn and it gets hard for them. So like, I'm sorry, but I kinda lied. This video is not gonna be 15 minutes. I thought it was. I was wrong. I got him above my goal though. I hoped to get him to at least level 20. I surpassed my goal. We got him to level 27 this video. So I'm gonna go back, save. We're gonna go back. I'm gonna do similar to how Peter does it. I'm gonna go back and I'm going to leave it off on the Amiibo. So since I just disconnected all of my DS, I can finally go back and I can hook in Governor. I really like that name. Tell me what you guys think of it in the comments below, because honestly I really like that. Yeah, I know Brawl Bozo, you commented Stanley, so like Flat Stanley from the Flat Stanley projects and stuff, school project thing. But, oh cool, they got me a custom, sweet. But, I don't know. I just like Governor. Because again, the whole thing with I like Walking Dead a lot, and yeah. So, yeah. I think that's more or less it for this episode, guys. Tell me what you guys think down in the comment section below. Drop a like if you like this video. I don't know. What do you guys think about the name? What do you guys think about the series so far? Brawl, how do you think he's doing progress-wise? I'm pretty surprised that he kicked my ass that middle match. But he's pretty damn smart already. What do you think of the whole ideas I have for the attack, defense, and speed? Possible bonus effects that I'm gonna do. 75% sure I'm going to do critical hit though. Just because I have an idea for a finale, and it's probably going to be one of Peter's fucking Amiibos. Probably the Pimp. More than likely going to be Pimp Daddy D. If you guys don't know who that is, it's Peter's 200, 120, negative 200 stat-wise D Amiibo. Obviously, because Pimp Daddy D. And he's the one that also I took to college a while ago. Not too long, maybe a couple months. I took him to college so he could fight other people's Amiibos, and he won the championship, which was, ironically, between him and another one of Peter's Amiibos, Buttercup, which has similar stats. So, I mean, I don't know. Just, again, leave a like if you feel like it, subscribe if you want, show it to your friends, and comment down below what you think so far. And I think that's about it, guys. I will see you in the next video. Again, sorry about the 15-minute thing, but that's what happens when I have 7-minute matches with an Amiibo.